We are still playing Fire Emblem. I know that when you click on a video that says Fire Emblem and like episode 6 and also a title, it will surprise you when it is Fire Emblem. But it is still Fire Emblem. We're going to kill more bandits, probably. That's all we've done so far. We've got a little bit of story, but mostly we've just killed bandits. We've been introduced to our characters, and we're still being introduced to characters. We're going to get 2 more, I believe, this episode. Sounds about right. But our gang is getting bigger. And that's good, because what we definitely need to do is increase the amount of time it takes to do a turn. This game is not long enough. Haha, he said deplorable. That's funny, because this game came out in the early 2000s, and that was not yet a word that was memed. Same with Milady. Milady didn't really become a thing until, like, what, the late 2000s, early 2010s? Now it's a thing. Now it's the tip the fedora Milady thing. Whereas this game uses it completely unironically. I wonder, and I'm hoping to find this out eventually, because there's a new Fire Emblem game coming out for the Switch this year, I believe. And, like, I definitely want to play the GameCube one. I've played the 3DS, I've played Awakening. I don't remember Milady being a common word in Awakening. So I'm curious if it's something that is in the other games as well. Or if they stopped using it once it became not derogatory, because it's not, the word itself is not derogatory, but associated with a certain stereotype. I wonder if they stopped. And I think they probably did. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna play more of these. Maybe on the channel, maybe not. It depends how successful the channel winds up being. I very well may quit the channel. I may just destroy it. I'll give it at least a year. If at the end of the year it hasn't grown significantly, at least to meet my standards, then I'll probably quit. But I'll give it that full year. And I probably won't play another Fire Emblem game in that year. But in the next year, sure. But I want to play more of them because they're fun, and I like them. And I'm not terrible at them. Like certain action games. So here are our next 2 characters. We have Urk, who is the purple-haired dude. And we have the pink-haired girl, whose name is... I've already forgotten it. We are finally going to be able to use magic. Sarah, that's it. I assume it's pronounced Sarah, like S-A-R-A. So Urk has fire, and Sarah is the white mage. She can heal. Both very, very helpful things. Healing obviously is cheaper than constantly buying potions, or whatever they're called in this game. I can't remember what they're called. But essentially potions. It's a lot cheaper to just buy a staff every now and then. And magic is basically just another bow. And bows are really good. It's better to be able to indirectly attack people than directly attack them. Unless, of course, you're attacking another archer or attacking another mage. But magic's even better than a bow because you can also do direct attacks. You don't have to stay 2 tiles away. you can get up close. But you also, you know, can do indirect attacks. Very good. Now we'll tutorial, we'll learn how to heal. It's not difficult, it's the same as attacking, just on your own party. Oh, Master. We're getting kinky? She's like 15. I should not say that. It's okay. This game was like 2002, 2003. It was fine back then. Also, it's Japan, so it's still fine. Because everything is okay there. I presume. Based on anime, everything is okay. And if that's a lie, weebs come after me. So yeah, we've got our mage, we've got our magician, our, I guess, white mage, dark mage, right? Do we have to do the tutorial, though? It's very easy. Like, I know how to do it. Haha, I like how they mentioned Dorcas even though he didn't last past the chapter he was introduced in. Oops. Yes, magicians are very, very good. Let me use the magician, please. And we're gonna kill this archer. So now our Pegasus Knight doesn't have anything to fear. Except, you know, that other archer. But that's not the point. Now we get to play the video game. Woohoo! Look at that. That's all the tutorial, hopefully. I don't know why I didn't just run an attack there. I'll be honest, I don't remember. I think it was to avoid getting hit by the knife dude, but like... Maybe I just really wanted to be in the forest. That sounds like me. So that he'll attack me, I'll counterattack. He'll probably miss. And it'll be all okay. Because you do really want to be in the forest. Well, that didn't pay off. Also, I was hoping that the axe dude would attack my sword dude, but he didn't. The AI is smarter than I gave it credit for. Luckily, this sword dude missed. He didn't attack my Pegasus Knight. But now we're just gonna murder this dude. And it's all okay. He can't even hit me. Even if he did, look at that. 2 damage. He would have done 2 damage. That's nothing. Now we get to shoot him, and he dies. Perfect amount of damage. That actually didn't have that high hit rate. I thought it'd be higher. But I guess he is in the forest, so there you go. Pegasus Knights can fly over the mountains, which is very helpful. That was actually a good dodge. And a level up. Go Florina. Ooh, raised a lot of things. Should we kill with Lyn? It's generally not a bad idea, especially when they have such low health left. Don't even need to use our fancy sword, because we don't really want that one to break. I would prefer not to have the fancy sword die. Let's see if we can get anything from the village, or if it's just going to tell us the same thing the tutorial told us. I guess it did just tell us that magic can do damage to things that weapons can't really. Which basically is just heavy armor. Magic's really good against heavy armor. As opposed to, you know, slashing it. Also, we get to heal that damage that was done last turn, so we didn't even make a mistake. We did that just so Sarah could get a bit of experience, right? Right, guys? That was planned. Definitely planned. I probably should have switched to the sword there, though. That would have been the smart play. But again, it doesn't matter. We can just heal. This is an easy level compared to the last level. The last level was actually moderately difficult. Not like tough, but like a little bit. There was some challenge. This one, not really. So that's the critical hit animation. There's a 2% chance of that happening on that shot, and it happened. Problem is, we didn't need it. He only had like 7 health, I think, and we did 10 damage prior to the critical. So that was useless, but it looked cool. Not actually sure why I moved him there, but it's okay. It'll all work out. Nobody will die, even. Florina doesn't fear this dude, and as long as no reinforcements just magically show up, it's gonna be okay. That's not something that would happen ever, right? I don't think the archer can do much damage to my horse. And we're going to win this fight easily. That was also a critical hit chance. That was a 9% chance. That killed him, so that was just quicker. I mean, we were going to kill him next turn anyway. She can't really do a whole lot to the boss. Because the boss has an axe and we have a lance. And axes beat lances. So we're not going to do that. Here, we're not going to kill unless we get a crit. But we have 24% chance of getting a crit, and look what happened. There's a lot of crits on this, this map. Like an excessive amount. An amount that would make you suspicious. Let's see if there's anything at the armory that we want to buy. Well, would have been nice if we could have used that hand axe. Bye, Dorcas. I did figure a javelin would come in handy. I assume that's just indirect combat for lances. And that's not bad. There are worse things. Horses can't go through mountains, by the way. So that's why, I guess that's why there's a path there. So yeah, we just have to kill one dude with an axe and we win. But Florina's not going to be the one to do it, so let's just visit this, I guess. Are you using the R button? Not very often. It's essential. I think I use it like maybe maximum like 3 times a chapter. And most of the time, not even that. I think that might have happened like once. Mostly because I understand the game. I understand how it works. Sometimes you want to know, like, what equipment a dude's got, though. It's not frequent, but sometimes. So if I was going for the speed run, I would probably charge the boss right now. Is this person going to give me anything? Handle your money wisely. If you spend too much too soon, you'll run out. Uh-oh. I just bought that javelin. Oops. Save about half the money. Well, we had 2,000. We now have, like, definitely less than that. Well, we don't want to use the lance here. We want to... Yeah. So this could have been bad. This could have gone very wrong. Because what I read was he was going to do 6 damage, I was going to do 11, and it turns out it was the opposite of that. So I have 13 health, he's going to get to attack next turn. So for those of you out there who are very smart, he could, if that would have hit, and thankfully it didn't, but if that would have hit, and then he would have hit me this turn, he could have killed me. But now, because he missed, he only does 11, I have 13 health. It's all going to be okay, unless he crits. If he crits, I die, but he has 0% crit chance. Also, he missed again. He only has a 19% chance of hitting, so it wasn't the riskiest play. But it wasn't smart either, especially because I have now technically 3, but 2 really, who could indirectly just murder him, and he has no recourse for that. I do 10 damage just from fireballing him. And he can't do anything. He's stuck on his space. There was no reason to take that chance, but I did it anyway. Because I'm dumb. We can just kill him right here. Probably. Yep, 8 damage. And he died. I risked Kent unnecessarily. I wonder how the story plays out, because a lot of the cutscenes involve both Kent and Sane. I wonder how the story plays out if you let one of them die. Maybe someone else will take over their spot? Or maybe they're just like advisors at that point or something? I don't know. Not gonna find out. Because neither of them is gonna die, definitely. That was a very easy mission that I had one risk, but it wasn't really that big a risk. But it was a very easy one. That was way easier than the last one. And now Sane is gonna recruit these two. They wouldn't just give us 2 characters and not let us keep them. That's silly. Teehee. Oh, she's an XD random girl? Maybe. That's okay. That is A-okay with me. We need more personalities. We need more quirk on our team. Assassins everywhere. Oh boy, that sounds lots of fun. Let's go do that. We could just, like, go to our destination, but instead we're gonna go, like, you know, fight people a lot. Even though one of us literally cannot fight. She can't even whack people with the staff. Which she should be able to. Like, I think to, like, a Final Fantasy game, the white mage can attack in that game. It's terrible and you don't want to do it. But you can. Little girl. Lynn is like an adult, probably, right? Like, she's got to be in, like, 19, 20, somewhere in there, I would hope. I guess to this dude, she's a little girl, but, like, she's an adult, right? Also, yeah, he's poisoning Lynn's grandfather. Slowly but surely. Just like this playthrough. Slowly but surely. We're getting there.